I want to be so close to God that even when I'm being me, I still look so much like him that they say that I don't even look like myself. I want to be so close to God that instead of saying that I believe in myself, I'm in this world saying that I'll believe in myself. I still want to be likened to myself, which means that I don't like being compared to nobody else. But I want to be so close to God that I'm more like him, more in love with him than I even like myself. Because I want to be so close to God that I intrinsically start to lose sight of myself. I want to be so close to God that when I see my future, I can see all of the plans that he has for me instead of this vision that I have for myself. I want to be so close to God that I truly become selfless. No more selfishness because of his closeness. I need his presence more than I need self-love. I want to feel him more than I want to spend time with myself because he loves me more than I could ever love myself. I want to be so close to God that I can hear his heartbeat. When my heart needs a beating, I want to be able to feel his conviction more than I want to feel happiness and pleasure within myself. I want to be so close to God that the next time I step outside of his will and do something stupid and need a whooping, step outside of his protection, chasing after ungodly, worldly fascinations, when I'm looking for pleasure instead of looking for heaven to be my destination, that he reaches into the stars, places me over his lap, and proceeds to spank me with Orion's belt. And I want to be so close to God that even when I'm touching the sky, he looks at me and says, "Chris, reach higher, my son, because you still only touching the bottom shelf." Because I'm reaching for heaven, and my focus is on Jesus. They can say I'm narrow-minded, but he said that it's a narrow path, and that's why everyone I'm close to, I'm praying that I'm just close enough to lead them to the only one who can actually help. We are just trying to keep our composure in a world that is so far from God, because even those of us who say that we believe in him, still in this world chasing after the very same things as everybody else. We're no closer to God than anybody else. And we're already closing the door on our futures because our hearts still have the same motives. We're not focused. That's why I'm here to tell you to keep your eyes, your soul, your heart, and your mind on him and nothing else. Because without his closeness, you could be getting closer to your dreams and still lose yourself. Because without Jesus, you ain't even being yourself. He is life itself. So please tell yourself to move over. Jesus is peace himself. He is peace itself. So if you ain't moving closer to God trying to find comfort somewhere else, then you moving away not just from a piece of him, but the entirety of life itself. You cozying up with chaos while you and death are getting closer. One day when I die, I want to be so close to God that when I open up my eyes, all I can see is him and nothing else. Because that's when we'll all have closure. God told me to tell you to just move closer. Draw closer to him and he'll draw closer to you. He says he wants to cover you. Be your enclosure. Listen, while you're in this world trying to further your career, make your pockets deeper, make your future brighter, is your relationship with him growing deeper? Because without him, you might think you're going far, but when that casket closes, heaven gates are going to close right in your face because you didn't seek his face. Death is getting too close for comfort because you could die any day. And without him, death is your doorstop. And you might think you're moving towards higher heights in this life, but hell is beneath the depths, and I heard it's hot. Do you really want to be closer to him or not? Do you want to be closer with God or to yourself? Because without him, you can't even be yourself. God is saying, come closer.